This is the informal settlement of Havana, where thousands of Windhoek's residents live. It is by no measure a pleasant place to reside, and life and circumstance finds many young people trying to eke out a living here by any means necessary. A young man and woman share their experiences of how they persevered despite COVID.
It won't be. Okay, I did my training with DLM 2019. Okay, that was before Corona, right? I'm studying, and you know the fact that I don't have my dad, and my mom is not. She don't really have a nice job. I have to struggle since I'm the first of the 6 siblings, and they are all at school. And they are all very young, so I had to make plans for them. For 3 years now, I'm staying in Havana. And I met my friends and they introduced me. No, we have a salon here, small thing. Since you did training and we have this is going on, you can just come do it with us here and we'll not charge you anything because I don't get enough to pay them.
The barber shop, one of hundreds in the area, was the brainchild of Immanuel Shihepo and his friend Samwan Tioleni.
I have been living here for 2 years now, and I just decided to open up my small barber shop because I have nothing to do at home. I didn't finish my school. I don't have job, and so I think it's just a good thing for me to open up my barber shop, so to help my family and my kids. And I enjoy when I'm cutting. I enjoy it a lot, and I also enjoy throwing in people's heads. It's my favorite. As me as I'm a barber, I just need to look good in front of my customers, wearing nice, and my clothes should be neat always. And I like paying attention on my customers. When they're telling me to cut the style, is the style that I have to put on their head. And yeah, so I do styles according to the customers, and I also used to put for them ideas if you want a straight line, or if it's a design line or a star or something like that. But some styles I used to check them on YouTube. After work, when I'm home, I have nothing to do, so I go on YouTube, I check how people are cutting different styles there.
I asked Albertina to share some of the challenges she experiences living in Havana.
It's in the location where anybody can take whatever. Sometimes like your phone can be grabbed off, so you don't even have to know to work until late. So you only work for a few hours and then you have to go home because you're scared anyone can take your things when on your way home. Okay, so it's not a really nice in this location, especially Havana. It's not really fun or safe walking around in the night. So mostly, even if you have customers, you have to leave, go home because your things can be taken from you.
Lockdown brought many Namibians to their knees, and the inability of these youth to conduct business during the time was simply devastating. I asked Albertina and Ims to describe how life was in the area during lockdown, with many people not having access to toilets and electricity.
Lockdown have never affected me good. All I remember was bad, because I remember I used to have a lot of students coming to do their nails, but now they are not there anymore. I don't know if they don't get money or they have moved to their places, because mostly things have shifted online and I don't see those people anymore. So sometimes I can even come and for a week I will not work anything, I'll just sit. So it's very, very bad. The experience is not okay at all, because like myself here, right now when I'm talking, my mom is sick of COVID and she's home. I'm trying to make at least something so I can buy her ginger or garlic at least, so we don't even know if she's going to be fine or something, but we are trying. And no, it's just sorry. I really hate this COVID situation because it's putting us down. She at least had a job now, her job closed, and now she is sick and I'm the only big one, so I have to do everything that I can to bring at least bread home and anything. Since I said I have 6 siblings and they are all small, I'm the big one. It's very difficult. Okay, I'm not really sad about it because it's something maybe that I was supposed to go through, but it's not easy at my age because I still don't have a child and I don't know how it's supposed to be like taking care of someone, especially my mom that she's sick now. Sometimes I just sleep next to her cry together with her since she don't have bread, we don't have anything. Let me say now, if I come here, I don't work, I don't have anything, we go home and just maybe steam with water. That's all she do. When we don't get ginger and lemon, that helps. We live in a shack. We don't have a, yeah, we call it a home, but it's just a shack. We have water and electricity that sometimes can even go off for a whole month, and then we have to go make fire outside, and it's not easy.
The lockdown was tough. It was kind of tough. It was, let me say, kind of tough, but it was just tough. Because there's no way you can survive there. You can find sometimes I'm standing here cutting, then while I'm cutting, I see the police is just coming saying, lock, it's almost time. So then I just have to lock. Then I tell my customers, to come back tomorrow. That's how it affected me so much. Even during the day, if you are going out, it's just maybe when you are going out, you are going to buy something, or you are going to the toilet, or maybe going somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, but police, they were everywhere. They are telling us not to move around, not to go far, and always to put our mask on. It's so painful, even though it's because of Corona.
When lockdown was announced, businesses were forced to close their doors. I asked Ims and Albertina how they managed to stay afloat.
The police was everywhere, like almost everywhere. So what I have seen is when it's almost time, they walk around, okay, or if they see you walking around without the mask, they'll be like, hey, put on the mask, or the what is that thing, the sound that they do, like when they are seeing a person misbehaving, or it's almost time, they are letting people know it's time to go home.
I didn't feel good that much because we used to open morning time, we close early around 6. So now some of our customers, they used to knock off around 7, some are knocking off 8 o'clock. So now I don't get much money in that again. So as well as customers. So
what I know is the police won't just beat you or do anything bad to you if you are wearing your mask, if you are not walking around the wrong time, and that one I do always. It was safe. It was really a little bit safe, but you know you cannot really stop those people, because if the police goes, they can still come back, but when the police is there, at least it's a bit safe. And especially when it's kind of late, there's always no one in the street mostly. Okay, before it was like noisy everywhere, people are drunk everywhere, they can walk around with their alcohols and such things. You can even see a person smoking in public, and it's supposed not to be like that, but then I don't see those things anymore. You barely see a bar open on Sunday. I mean, you won't even see a bar open on Sunday, so you won't even see a person walking around with alcohol. So I feel like the police is really doing their work.
I imagine that being confined to a shack without the basics during lockdown can be quite daunting, and I wondered how this affected relationships in the community.
The best thing that I did is just I gave my number to my customers. So they call me morning time from 5 there. Then so I have to make sure when it's going to 1 or to 2 there, at least I have something, even 150 or 200 in a bag. Yeah, so I have to go to their houses. Some they come to my house where I'm staying, and yeah.
Okay, even though there's now lockdown, that one I do, like I put my thing. I have an advertisement note that I put up, and whoever they finds it and they feel like I'm cheap and I can do it, they call me, and I always go. Like every time I get a chance, I always go.
Adaptability is key, and I asked Albertina and Ims what they did differently to earn money during lockdown.
Okay, that one have got advantages and disadvantages on what I have seen, because some of the families are now like, you know, people that are always out on bus, that they are now home, but then there are people that are getting tired of each other because they are now like always together, and everyone will not really want to live like that.
Both Albertina and Ims have big dreams for their future.
No, things are not going well here in Corona. I just want things to go back to normal. Then I think we can make more money. Things go back to normal. Yeah, I think it's better.
I have a dream where where mostly I want to focus on my sister, my mom, since I'm the only hope. I want them to live a better life. I don't want them to live like this. But there are people that are graduating and they still don't have a job. Okay, and that was like my second option. I really wish I could, if we can at least bring something for us to depend on, at least to have a better home, for our electricity to not go off anymore, even if we are not going to move out of the shack.
Ims didn't finish high school and as such ventured into entrepreneurship, honing his skills as a barber.
I think barbershop it's something I like. I enjoy when I'm cutting. I enjoy it a lot, and I also enjoy drawing in people's heads. It's my favorite. As me as I'm a barber, I just need to look good in front of my customers, wearing nice, and my clothes should be neat always. And I like paying attention on my customers. When they're telling me to cut the style, is the style that I have to put on their head, and yeah. So I do styles according to the customers, and I also used to put for them ideas if you want a straight line, or if it's a design line or a star or something like that. But some styles I used to check them on YouTube. After work, when I'm home, I have nothing to do, so I go on YouTube, I check how people are cutting different styles there. That's how I get the most style that people likes. It's sometimes they come, they ask a low fade, like this guy, I'm cutting him a high fade. This is a high fade, and yeah, some they ask a baby cut, Germany cut, so many styles. But the most style which is popular, it's a low fade and a high fade. My customers used to come back because of my customer service and my creativity, and for the good styles that I used to give to them. And I also don't ask them a lot about at least the haircut price, and yeah.
Both Albertina and Ims learned a few valuable lessons during lockdown and shared their dreams and hopes for themselves and other Namibian youth.
Before lockdown, I used to drink. I was not saving money, and so now when lockdown comes, I stopped drinking alcohol, and I can now save my money. I can save my money for better things.
I really don't want to work here forever. At least if I can get a better place, I can get better materials, like quality products. You know, these are the only things that I have is the one that I can afford. But if I can get money out of it and make more nice things and maybe improve my experience or go for more training, then I will be perfect, and I will do it for more. I can charge it for more. Okay, advices that I have on the young people is, even if you're studying, you don't even know if your qualification is going to work, at least make a side hustle. Okay, make connection with people, because you don't know where you're going to end. And I'm not saying you must really just not focus in school, but do everything just in case. Okay, we are in this COVID situation and no one was prepared of it, so we don't know really if we are okay. If we obviously have, maybe we will survive, maybe we will not, but we shouldn't give up yet. We must always try where we can, at least make the country a better place to live. It's not that because there's COVID and it looks like it's not going to end, we must panic and everything. We must just take it as it is and then do whatever to like live. Okay, take precautions, steam, do everything, and Work whatever that you can that can bring bread at the table, just do. As long as it's not in a way that will take you to prison or something that will destroy your future, because if it ends, then your future is still there.
My advice to people of my age is just to believe in their talent, just to follow their talents, or to follow their dreams, not to listen to whatever people are telling them to do, not to steal other people's stuff. And I just want them to fight for themselves. Doing business here and there, they can do what they can do, as long as they know that they are getting money.